me tell you something. One of the few unanswered questions in the Song of Ice and Fire is who sent the Catspaw dagger assassin after Bran Stark? It's one of the lingering questions, and it's one of the things in the show that I think a lot of us as fans tend to forget, because honestly it happened so early in the series. And there's been kind of lackadaisical approach. Now in the show, they kind of leave it open-ended that essentially Littlefinger was the one that was involved. To me, there's three suspects that could be the source of the assassin. The first suspect is Littlefinger himself. We know that Littlefinger did kill Jon Arryn with the help of Lysa Tully. That Lysa gave Jon Arryn the Tears of Lys, and and that's why he pushed her out the moon door. She was basically a loose end that had to go, right? We know that from Tyrion's point of view, based on his chapters, Tyrion suspects that it was Joffrey that hired the Catspaw assassins, which does make a bit of sense. Joffrey is cruel and dumb enough to do that. Now, we know that the Catspaw dagger itself was not Peter Baelish's, or he may have owned it at one point, lost it to Robert Baratheon, not Tyrion Lannister. So the thing that George Martin did point out was that Peter Baelish is not in Winterfell. So, he would have had to have an intermediary hire the Catspaw assassin. It just seems kind of stretched. So I think he's too much of an obvious choice to be the actual assassin. Although he did kill Jon Arryn, I don't think that he sent the actual assassin after Bran. The other suspect that a lot of people float is Joffrey, because that's who Tyrion suspects. Joffrey made a jest about hiring some dogs to kill wolves, and said that it would be a mercy. The Catspaw dagger assassin said that this would be a mercy. He was also not expecting Catelyn Stark to be in the room. He said no one should have been there, and Joffrey would not have known that Catelyn Stark was just sitting, not abandoning the bedside. The other thing that I find that could be a suspect is Varys. And Varys is my choice for who I think the Catspaw assassin actually is. Because Varys is working with Illyrio to destabilize the realm so that he can put Aegon, young Griff, on the throne. And basically having the Starks and the Lannisters, who are one of the two most powerful houses in the realm, at each other's throats and diminishing each other's armies, really great step in order to get the realm ready for young Griff to come in and restore power, especially because the Starks are such close allies with the Baratheons. So you're taking out a big portion of Robert's support and weakening the Starks. So my theory is that it's Varys. Varys is a master of disguise, as we all kind of know. I think that he traveled to Winterfell in the procession that went to Winterfell. We know that procession wasn't the hardest thing to sneak in, because Mance Rayder snuck into Winterfell on their feast night. So it'd be very easy for Varys to act like a three-rider, sneak up in there, hire the assassin. And to me, it also reeks from the fact that he's hired other failed assassins. The assassin that went after Daenerys. I mean, he wasn't the smartest assassin either. So I don't think that Varys really has a great judge of assassin hiring, unfortunately. So that's my theory. Let me know in the comments what you think. I just posted this video, the one that you see playing on top, that brings us up to speed to where we're at. So this is where Catelyn is talking with Peter Baelish and Varys on who did the dagger. So I hope you're enjoying the web series as much as I am making it. I'm having a ton of fun. So let me know in the comments who you think hired the Catspaw assassin, because at some point, I'm going to have to address that in the web series. So let me know what you think. Who hired the Catspaw? Have a good one.